on solving equations with unknowns on both sides, such as this example here. So we might have a question in algebra where we have to find the value of x, where we're given that 5 times that value of x plus 3 equals x plus 15. Okay, so we have to find this mystery value x. And what I always advise my students to do is to look for the lowest coefficient of x. So in this case, I've got 5x and 1x. Now it's obviously this one here, and it's positive 1x. So we're going to do the inverse of that and subtract x. Okay, so we're going to eliminate that one. So 5x subtract x is 4x. We've still got plus 3, and we've got 15. Now the beauty of taking that approach each time is that you do immediately end up with something that looks much nicer than what we had previously. The next thing I'm going to do is subtract 3 from both sides. So I get 4x equals 12 in this case, and then divide by 4 to get my final answer of 3. And we can always, of course, substitute it back in. So 3 times 5, add 3 is 18, and 3 plus 15 is 18. So it works, we're correct. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do the same sort of thing then. So we've got 4x and x. Again, it's the same really, isn't it? We're going to subtract x. So we get 3x plus 5 equal to 20. Much nicer immediately again. Subtract the 5 from both sides. 3x therefore equals 15. And then divide by that coefficient of x to get the x term on its own. Okay, it's 1x equal to 15 divided by 3 is 5. And we can go check it again. 4 times 5 is 20. Add 5 is 25. And 5 plus 20 is 25. Correct. All right, let's go and do another one. This time, okay, it's not as, samey as the last couple. Okay, so we've got 4x and 2x. Positive 2x is the lowest of the two, so we're going to do the inverse of that and subtract 2x. So we end up with 2x over here. 4x subtract 2x is 2x. Still the minus 2. This 2x has disappeared when I've subtracted it, equal to 8. And now I'm just going to go and solve as usual. So add 2 to both sides to eliminate this negative 2. So we end up with 2x on this side. 8 plus 2 is 10. And then divide by 2 to get 1x, which is my answer, which is 10 divided by 2 equals 5. Let's check it. 5 times 4 is 20. Minus 2 is 18. 2 times 5 is 10. Add 8 is also 18. Correct. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. This time we've got negative 5x and 2x. So we ask ourselves the same question. Which of those two coefficients is the lower of the two? And it's minus 5, isn't it? So we're going to do the inverse of minus 5x, which is to add 5x. Now, this isn't the only way to solve these questions. We can do all sorts of other things, but I do think that it does reduce it to the simplest sort of next step. Okay, so have a look at what happens. 2x plus 5x is 7x. Still got the negative 14. We're trying to get this x term on its own, so I'm going to add 14 to both sides here. So we end up with 21 equal to 7x. You may like to just turn it around at this point. It doesn't make any difference if you don't. And then we can just divide 3 by the 7 to get the x term on its own. So 21 divided by 7 is equal to 3. Okay, let's check it. 5 times 3 is 15. 7 subtract 15 is minus 8. And 6 minus 14, by my reckoning, is also minus 8. So we're correct. It works. Final example. Okay, so in this one, we've just got that first step to do, which is to expand the bracket. So 5 multiplied by 3x is 15x. 5 multiplied by negative 4 is minus 20. Then we've got 12 plus 7x. Now we're at that stage, as we've had in the last 4 examples, where we're looking for the lower of the two x terms. Okay, so the first thing we had to do was just to get rid of those brackets. They're no good to us. Okay, so expand the brackets. Now we're left with a 15x and a 7x, and obviously the smaller of those is the 7x. So we're going to subtract 7x from both sides. And we get 15 minus 7, which is 8x, minus 20. The 7x has gone from this side, equal to 12. Okay, at this point now we're going to, got minus 20, I'm going to add 20 to both sides to get that 8x term on its own. So I've got 8x equal to 12 plus 20, which is 32. And the last step we've got now is to divide by 8. And so what we get is x equal to 32 divided by 8, which is 4. Okay. Again, I'm going to go and just double check it. So 3 times 4 is 12, subtract 4 is 8, 8 times 5 is 40, and then over here I've got 12 plus 7 times 4, 28, 28 plus 12 is also 40. Correct. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed that and it was helpful. If it has been, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really does help others to find me. And good luck with any further work on this topic.